think women, this is our time, especially the African women in the diaspora and around the world. It's time to sit up and own our crowns. We need to have a talk as diasporan women and men all over the world, especially here in Europe. And I am taking my responsibility right now to make an unprecedented call with you because it's important to really take and own our crown. There are so many issues happening outside, and it's my responsibility as well as your responsibility to take up a call. So please, of course, we have Corona. I'm not talking about Corona this time. I'm talking about being an African person in the diaspora. Yes, we need to have a talk, and it's our time to take up the role as African women. And this is my part, giving back to you and opening up a stage here to talk with you about the situation. You're a diaspora woman, you're a diaspora man, African. We need you. We need you desperately here in Europe because Africa needs you. And you know how she's called Arikana Chihombori. Very powerful woman. I wish I could copy her, but I'm not doing that. This time I'm just being me and talking to you as diaspora and outside there and my members, because we need to have a talk. We need to have a talk right now. We have Corona going on, but we don't need anything else on top of that. Why am I insisting on that? Because it's our time. It's your time and my time. I'm doing my role, you do yours. Especially the diaspora. We need to have a call. When was the last time you talked to your old diasporan friend? You've been having a chat for some time. When was the last time? Yes, we are having a real talk here. We're having issues. I'm receiving very many calls all over from people asking me to ask the diaspora people to take care of their people. Here in diaspora, you know how it is. You're on your own, sometimes living on your own, and we're comfortable living on our own. But that doesn't mean we want to be on our own. Okay? It's a situation how it is here, but we also have friends. We think they are friends, right? Yes, I know this time is quarantine, but you need to call your friends outside there, find out how they are. We are having phone calls of few people getting, they need support, your support in different countries in the diaspora, and we need our people. It's Corona time, we know that, but we need you to take care of our people. You know, I've been taking my time calling my people. I've been preparing lots of programs to get you involved, to join, but I've not seen you joining. I don't know what's going on behind the ground. There are so many programs there prepared to make sure that you're not on your own. But what is happening? Some of you are not taking these roles seriously and taking care of each other. Yes, I'm talking about you, diasporan African women. We need to take and own the crown as African women. And I'm doing my part right now as we speak. And I hope you can hear me quite loud and clear. Share with your friends. It's important that you take care of your diasporan people. We need them. We need them for the future of Africa. We are here in Europe. We are all trained, well, and we don't need to lose you now just because we didn't cooperate together. Together, that's the main point here. We have to work together. Share with your point. Trying to share as well with so many people I can here. And I need you to come here and gather up and let's have a talk. When was the last time you checked on your friends you have been chatting with, going out with, when everything was fine? We need to protect our own diaspora people. We are receiving so many phone calls and people who are sick on their own at home, and you are very close to them and you could bring them food. Why not? When was the time you call them? We give you a platform on African Women in Europe for free for you to join and talk. Why? Don't be also a person who stays in the house on your own. We are here for you. Don't feel like we are here to try to get anything out of you. We are just trying to make sure that we reach you, that the time of need, when you're on your own, you have somebody there for you. Take up all these positions, all these groups, and all these meetings that are going on around. during COVID-19, staying indoor can make you go crazy. Yes, crazy. And I'm not crazy right now, honestly. I just had a great free sports that was offered. And I've not seen so many of you taking advantage of these sports offered by our own members to do great, so that you're able to stay in a good mindset, that you don't lose. Because this battle, we have a big battle ahead of us. We have the Africa waiting for us. As you can see right now, I don't want to talk politics. I'm not a politician. There's so many things happening around the world, but we cannot take all of them at one time. It's too much. Diaspora African people, you are blessed people, and you need to take up your roles now. And we don't need to lose you now here in the diaspora. Africa needs you, as you have had. I know the situation where we are being chased out from the countries like China. Don't ask me why China is the first place to chase people out, where they have been in Africa for so many years. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And I'm not being a politician here and arguing about something. But you need to take care of it or not. Because in the same country, I'm sure there are people who are having problems. Why are they not taking these people in? Let's not talk about the government, because that's another section I never go into because it's a deadlock. But why don't we not talk to our own people, support the people we know? You and I know, wherever you are, you know somebody somewhere who is losing somewhere to sleep. Why can you not give them a bed? Why not? You can do it. You don't need to wait for the presidents to come and pick them up. You don't need to wait for all this. We're tired. We don't want any more of this politician stuff. You take your role, grab somebody outside there, put them in your house for some time as we find the solutions. We don't need to hear our African people getting stuck somewhere. In each and every country, even the embassies, they can also take up. They are humans. You just have a role of a job. You're a human. You can also take somebody. Okay? Diaspora, wherever you are, whether you're in the industry of working or whether you're an ambassador, you're also a human. Do your roles. The African ambassadors who are all over in Europe, in the world, take up your roles and protect your people. Yeah, we don't need to see things happening around and you cannot take care of our diasporan people. Then we don't need you. I'm sorry. I'm not getting very angry here, but I'm getting straight to the point. Straight to the point. I don't talk politics in my organization, but this time I need to air it out, and especially to you who is there. I can see a lot of people who have joined, but I need to make you understand. We don't need to wait for somebody to come and solve our problem. We can do it ourselves. You're there. Grab somebody outside there who's gonna give a call. The last friend you talked went out and had a great party with when the life was good. Can you call them, find out how they are? If they're sick, you know how it is in the diaspora. Some of us stays at home. I need you to take your phone call them. We are getting a lot of phone calls of people who are sick. Nobody's taking care of them. What are you here for? Only when somebody's having good time? No. You need to take up your step. Don't wait for others to do it. Don't keep sharing with us on Facebook. You can also organize yourself wherever you are and take care of our diaspora people. As much as you're there when you need them, they need you now. And we're giving you a lot of platform I mentioned. I'm not going to repeat that. It's your role to do that. There's a lot of things going on. I'm not being political, but just being me. I'm not angry. Thank you, Lillian, for joining it and telling us about your work. You can read the post where she's putting up her work as well. But I'm here to talk about, to air out my views and my points as an African woman. Very proud of her. I'm hurt. Every time I'm hurt, I tell you all. And right now, I'm wounded. I don't want to hear anything going on right now, especially when it comes to the diaspora. It really reaches to my heart, very close, where my people are, where we are, and who we are. And we need to work together. We need to work together. I hope I'm reaching my point to you all. We need to work together. Women, you have been given up the role. You've just had a message. If you haven't gone to my page, look at my page. You will find from the African Union, the former African Union ambassador, just talk to you, especially to the women. African women there, you need to collaborate and work together. We are trying as much as possible to give you opportunities that even we dig down in your pocket to make sure that we are coordinated and getting into contact with you. But what are you doing? Sticking back as usual, pushing other people back and not cooperating with others, other than bringing other people down. And sharing a lot of information that is not even gonna help anyone. What are you doing at home? Do something. Find out what other people are doing. There are so many things you can do to support somebody else, or give a call somebody else. And some of you who have children, who have problems with feeding their children, sometimes you are the third one in the row. Some of us are dying because probably the bed that are available in Europe, they have to decide whether you're going to get it or somebody else is going to get it. And you know who is going to get that bed. Take care of yourselves. Don't put yourself at a risk. We need you. Africa needs you on the other side. This is a very important message I'm sending out to you all, and I'm airing it out. I don't do this normally, but it's something that someone has to step up. Someone has to step on the shoes and say what it is, how it is, and point you to the finger and tell you, you need to do your role. Don't wait for others to do something for you. Get out from your comfort zone. Put down your pride. We are all proud in all sorts of ways. Yes, not me, doesn't affect me. Oh yes, no, this corona thing is not a joke. It gets anybody and anyone, even when you're in a home on your own. If you don't keep to the rules, some of you don't understand the rules. Right now, it's corona. You stay at home, wash your hands, do the basic. You need to do even times 20 times. If the people are washing hands 10 seconds, you need to do 20 or even 30 seconds, because you are a very high risk person. Yeah. You don't need to get sick. I didn't say you have the idea that you are an African, you can't get sick. Oh my God, these are long story. Thank you those ones who are joining me right now, but I'm seeing you're all there. Thank you, but I have a message to pass to you all. Take up your role. You're here with a reason. You're in the diaspora with a reason. You're here with a good reason. I'm doing my role to reach out to you. You do your role. Checking out on your sister and brother, what they're doing. Give them a call. Do it for me if you don't want to do it for another one. Calling in Europe is free. You got the internet. Stop spending so much time doing nonsense on the online. Take your time, take a course, learn something new. You're at home, and you find out what other people are doing back home. And also coordinate with other people who are doing great activities outside there. There's so many people doing charity work, supporting other people. Find out how well you can do. But first of all, take care. Take care of yourself first. I know we always say take care of others and then yours second. No, you first, then others, okay? Because if you're not okay, you cannot take care of somebody else. And call your sisters and brothers. You know who they are in the diaspora. Right now, we are having a call, somebody in Holland. She's looking for support. She's sick. She hasn't somebody to buy for her food. It's up to you to go check out. Thank you, Jacano, for informing me that. There's a person out there in Holland. We know we are everywhere. Check out on other people. If you're there and you're being affected as well, and you listen to this message, you can leave a message here. We'll follow up and find out somebody who is around you who can help you. And please, those people who are learning to stay on their own and keeping off from people, this is not the time to stay away from people diaspora. It's time to get up and check who is around you and online. Time to check on Facebook, time to check on that WhatsApp group that you didn't want to join because you might need it at some point. Okay, these organizations are there for a reason, including ours. I'm not going to take long. I think I must pass my message right now. Check on yourself, check on each other. It's important that we reach out to as many people as possible. We African women, especially the African women, I'm calling out to you all. You have a big role. You're here with a reason. Check out what is your purpose and your role and take it up. It's now. Let's take care of our people because we are needed. We have a big mission to do back home and we need you all. Stay safe and I love you all. And this was an unprecedented call. Share as much as possible. I need to reach to them as much diaspora as I can to tell them to take care of each other. Stop staying on your own without thinking of somebody else close to you. Give them a call. It doesn't matter. Do the shopping for them if you can. because this corona is not a joke. It's killing some of us. We don't want to die here yet. No. You don't want to die here, yes. Take care of each other. Thank you for joining me. And thank you to all our sisters. I know a lot of you Africans are also on the forefront of the coronavirus, being nurses, doctors, in whatever area you are exposing yourself. You're doing a good job, but take care of yourself. Take care of yourself and your family. It's so important. So I love you all. Easter is over now. Let's get back to the reality and hope very soon we're going to meet again. Bye-bye for now. Thank you.